Hi, let's talk about A Language of Dragons by S.F. Williamson. But before we talk about the book, I'm going to take this dust jacket off because you need to see the cover of this LitJoy edition. It is fantastic. I just love it. So I'm going to leave it like this. This is a historical fiction fantasy that takes place in London in 1923, where humans and dragons live together, but not as equal participants in society. Our main character, Vivian, is a polyglot who knows several human and dragon languages. Her greatest desire is to study dragon languages at university, and it appears this dream is about to come true. And then her parents are arrested as rebels, her sister goes missing, and she herself has started a war. Viv must work with some new friends and some enemies to try to stop the war, save their families, and find her sister. So our main character, Vivian, is definitely a flawed character. She's morally gray. She does not always make the right choices. As a matter of fact, she has made some really terrible choices, which makes it kind of hard to like her some of the time. But her story arc has a lot of growth. As she learns that not everything that she believed growing up is true, and that things are not what they seem, and she struggles to do what's right. I love the idea of humans and dragons talking to each other, and of dragons having multiple languages and dialects like we do, and the idea that a person can learn those languages and speak to the dragons. It was such a neat concept, and I thought it was done really well. Classism and the power of language are two major themes in this story, especially the use of language by a corrupt government to keep people in those classes and to keep themselves in power. Oppression is another theme in this book, as dragons are being continually vilified and pushed further and further out of society to the point that it is forbidden to even speak their languages. I thought the world building was really well done, and it was so fun and interesting to get immersed in. There was a lot of action, and things were really tense at different points during the story. There were a couple of little twists and surprises. It kept me very interested the whole way through. I really enjoyed this one. Right now, it is sitting up there as one of the top 2 of my favorites for this year so far. If you like dragons, if you like fantasy, if you like language, if you like a little bit of academia, I think you're really going to enjoy this one. It did end on a little bit of a cliffhanger, and from what I understand, we're supposed to be getting a sequel this coming January, and I really hope so, and I cannot wait. Anyway, these are just my thoughts. What are yours? Comment. Let's talk about it.